Good morning, everyone. My name is Oladele Oloruntoba. I'm a business strategist, and I welcome you to Great Minds Institute podcast. I'll be taking you on a journey to strategically position your product in a crowded market. Um, like I said, my name is Oladele Oloruntoba. I'm a business strategist. I work across the development sector with prior experience on the private sector and consultancy. And this has given me enough learning over time to understand the dynamics of product positioning. And just to guide us, this podcast is just an overview, is not the everything in terms of product positioning you need to know. You'll be well advised to do more research and try to learn on your own to support a lot of the conversation on this podcast. So we'll dive in. What is product positioning? Product positioning basically is how do you put your product in the market space? How do you get your market share? How do you, create a perception for people to continuously purchase your product or buy your products or buy your services or pay for your services? How do you navigate your way in a competitive market? And how does your product continuously resonate in the minds of people? How do you identify, the target audience? How do you know what to sell A or B of your product for, just in case you have different line of product? How do you drive, your market in terms of strategic content? What kind of content do you want to appeal to your audience? Are you talking to teenagers? Are you talking to infants? Are you talking to parents? Are you talking to grandparents, elderly, middle age, working class, entrepreneurs? So all this you need to be well informed before you design your product and put your product out there. The major purpose of product positioning is to make your brand and product more preferred to the target audience. So it's very vital that you take product positioning very serious because it keeps your products and services out there. And what kind of impact is your product actually creating? And what kind of messages are you resonating in the you know environment? What do people know about your product in terms of branding, in terms of your brand strategy? I mean, how compelling is your marketing approach? You know, and also, a typical example is people that wear Gucci or Prada or designers, high-end designers product. For example, they are perceived as luxury, high taste, high status symbol people. This is because of the cost of the purchasing power of those products, and how do those products stand out in terms of brand identity. So, a couple of factors you can consider in positioning your product include product uniqueness. How unique is your product? What is that extra thing you're bringing to the market space in terms of value? The other is how do you map out your competitors? How do you know who you're competing with? How is Coca-Cola competing with Pepsi? How is Maggi competing with Cubes? How is Samsung competing with Nokia? How is Apple competing with Dell and HP? You must be able to identify that and also understand the key benefits and characteristics of your product to ensure that you're not duplicating any existing product and not perceived as a copycat in the market space. Also, you need to understand the risk in the market. What kind of competitive advantage are you looking at? What kind of risk do you need to navigate and be aware of before you think of positioning your products and services? And the channels of driving, your products and services. Now, social media has taken a lot of ground in terms of supporting products and services to drive their marketing approach. 20 years ago, a lot of people were still using traditional method to drive products and services, but now, just with a keypad, and you can push your products to billions of people worldwide through social media, and which is very, very effective because you can actually take advantage of the emotional level of people or your target audience to drive purchasing your product. Also, we'll be looking at the strategic ways of positioning your product. Like I said, the first thing is you need to understand your target audience. I mean, what are the demographic of this audience? What is their age? What is their gender? Are you talking about male, female? What is their spending habits? Are they the high end of the society? Are they, politicians? Are they high street workers? Are they, students? You must be able to understand the spending habit, because at the end of the day, it turns out to how you will be able to mobilize your revenue within the space. And also what this set of people are interested in. What is the location? It doesn't make sense having a very high-end product in a very remote location or in the rural area. Basically, nobody's going to buy it. And also, how do you communicate them? It doesn't make sense, communicating to elderly people's channel when you are trying to position a product for young adults. And there's a reason why people watch or mediums play cartoon during the day and not over the night. Why the news programs are done at the night is because they want to strategically position people when they are actually having the time to listen to them, or position to listen to them, and particularly using those same set of mediums to listen to them. And also, what are the features within your product, and how is it important? What level of what level of impact does these features actually solve in the marketplace? Uh, then what are the benefits you are emphasizing? Like I said, you must be able to stand out, and you must be able to help your customers understand that you are solving their problem, you are making their life easier, and by using your products, they are well and better enough. They must be able to achieve and be able to be proud of the products they're using. So your products must be able to ensure that happens. The other part is understanding your customer needs. You must be able to know what your customer needs. This you need to do through a research. You need to carry out a research, either going online or going out with a questionnaire and taking notes of what people actually want out there. What would they pay for? And what kind of problems are you solving? Is it the issue of power? For example, if you're trying to position a solar panel or a UPS system, how long does your UPS last from the other products? Is your UPS solar powered? What are the options, and what are the actual market needs that you're trying to solve? And who are those audience? Who are these people that you are trying to position these products for? Are they young people, old people, or are they retired people? You must be able to identify that while doing your market research. Also, you must be able to establish your brand credibility. What do people know you for? People buying Gucci, Prada, Fendi, they know they can count on the brands. They know they're going to last and stand the test of time. They know a lot of research has been put into those products by refining the product to a level where they'll be tastefully and continuously available for use. And the brand speaks for itself. Brand credibility is everything. People must be able to count on you. People must be able to say, oh, this is my brand, and I know A and B is resolved once I use this brand. And you must be able to open yourself up to customer reviews, so that you get feedback on how to improve your brand and how to be better off in the marketplace. There's nothing wrong with bad feedback. Bad feedback only prepares you for a greater future and helps you plan better ahead. and also be able to post, talk about testimonials or people that have used your product and they are happy with it. Talk about it on different platforms. I mean, to further help position your credibility within the market space. And people are generally firm with products they understand that as integrity and product quality. For example, Coca-Cola has been here for a long time, and people still buy Coca-Cola, and it's because of the brand credibility. There are a lot of times Coca-Cola, either by production or by service issues, even if they disappoint their clients, they are bold enough to manage the situation and apologize or find out a ways to better respond to their clients in an impactful and service satisfactory way. Also, you must be able to analyze your competitors. I mean, I call this one competitor mapping. So you must be able to map out who are the competitors. I mean, for example, I mean Samsung and Nokia, Apple. You know, they are both battling for the tech space in terms of Android-driven phones, and you know, technology approaches into apps that can help efficiency in everything people are trying to achieve by using their phones or their platforms. So you must be able to know, you know, I mean, at least the first five or the first 10 competitors within this landscape. What are they doing differently? You must be able to bring something new on board to show that you can compete. And most times you have to take your losses. You need to know that if you're a new product, you can't just come in and sell at the same price with the same product, because you are new to the market. It's still going to take time for you and understand what you're trying to achieve, which is also very, very important. So you need to think through your sales process and how you drive it, and how, you know, understand what mediums do these guys use to engage their clients. Demography of the people that use majority of their product. Are they young people? Are they old people? Are they military men? Are they retired people? I mean, are they women? Are they infants? Are they teenagers? You must be able to know, so that while you're positioning your marketing strategy and content development, you must be able to put the right work to ensure that your content resonates with the right audience. And also in terms of segmentation, you must be able to, you know, segment your product and services so that it communicates rightly to the audience. And you need to know you can't appeal to everyone in your target market without customization. You must be able to understand the traits, habits, age, location, and needs of those groups, and how you position yourselves. And you know what individual groups need, and what kind of features you need, unique features you need to add to your products and services to influence their buying habits, which will ensure your sustainability within the market. Also, I'd like to talk about strategic marketing content, which is very, very important. Marketing is the backbone of any product in the market space. You need to get your marketing content right, and you can easily do this by hiring content curators or content consultants or marketing companies that can actually help you drive the product, and you can focus on the core of designing a product that suits the market. And you need to understand that you can't do everything. The mistake most organizations make is that they don't leverage on networks to drive different components of how you position a market. They want to do everything. Coca-Cola, for example, drives its products and services through different content mediums and content agencies. As big as Coca-Cola are, it's not that they cannot do it on their own, but it takes a lot of work to actually understand market context and also reach the right people at the same time. So one of the things you should do is focus more on the quality or service delivery of your products and services, and leverage more on different channels that can drive your product uh, in terms of marketing. So you need to be able to define and create the right marketing content to help drive your products and services. which is also very important because there are so many ways you can do that right now with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, and the rest of them. And and you can still balance it with the traditional media, radio, and billboards, banners, leaflets, and the rest of them, flyers. You must be able to make your marketing content very concise and catchy. A lot of people nowadays use infographics to design content marketing, and which is very very good also, because a lot of people now want to read less text and just understand the flow of how products and services work. And a lot of people also position their marketing content using interactive medium, where you can also ask questions and get immediate feedback through these platforms. Most importantly, market positioning should be seen as more of a collaborative adventure than an individual standalone adventure. You need to be able to evolve dynamically. You need to see what is changing in the market, who are the players, also see opportunities of partnering with the players even before you get your own market share. Um, Also, try and integrate technology. The world is evolving, so you must also be able to evolve in how you help people respond to solving their issues through market positioning. Also, very important, you need to understand that market positioning does not only increase your customer base, it differentiates your brand from all the brands out there, and gives you a separate and unique identity so that people can associate, with a product with integrity and excellence, and are proud that you are making them smile. And that is it from my end. We'll be able to continue the conversation on our platforms, www.greatmindsinstitute.org. That's GMINSTITUTE.org. And you can also reach Naomi at gmininstitute.org and every of our various platforms. And feel free to make your comments, give feedback, and we're ready to answer your questions on this journey of positioning your products in the market space. I hope this podcast helped, and I hope we've been able to answer some of your questions, if not all. And like I said, this is just a guide. You probably need to do a lot of more research. And feel free to hit us up with the questions, and maybe look out for any of our slides on our platform that can help you answer some of the questions going forward. My name is Oladele Oloruntoba, and I'm signing out from here. Catch you up later, and have a great day. Bye.